A woman throws a tenant's belongings toward him. He says, "Where will I go with these children?" The woman says, "This is not my problem. You do not pay rent on time, and I cannot tolerate this." The tenant says, "Please give us some time so that I can make some other arrangement." The woman says, "My husband also fights with me and tells me to throw this tenant out of the house." Then they leave from there. They go to a cafe to eat food, but the cafe waiter throws them out. After some time, the woman's husband starts fighting with her. She says to her husband, "If I have any fault, then tell me." Her husband says, "Either leave the house or I will push you out." The woman starts shouting. Her husband tells her, "You have ruined my mind," and leaves from there. Behind him, his wife starts crying over her fate. The man is sitting in a park with his children, and his children are eating dry bread because of hunger. The boy gets up to throw trash in the dustbin and finds a purse there. The boy takes the purse and shows it to his father. His father says there is a lot of money in it and says we should go to the address written on the card and return their things. The woman is talking to someone on the phone about her purse and says that she is very worried and there were valuable things in it. The man reaches there with his children. The woman says, "What is in your hand?" The man's son gives her the purse. The woman takes the purse, and when she opens it and sees her things, she becomes very happy and thanks them all and says, "Come to my house, I will feed you." She says, "I cannot believe that honest people like you still live in this world." And she says, "Tell me how I can help you." The man says, "We were living in a rented house. That woman threw us out. Now I am looking for a place to live with my children." The woman says, "I will give you a room on rent in my house." The man says, "If this happens, we will give you many prayers," and the man thanks her. The woman says, "Bring your belongings so that I can help you set up the room." The woman says, "I will also give you a very good job in my company." Hearing this, the man becomes very happy and says, "You have reduced many of my problems." The other woman wanders around hungry and thirsty like a mad person and asks a man for help. But when the man sees her, he becomes worried when the woman sees him. She happily says, "You have become so rich." The woman says, "My husband transferred all my property to his name and threw me out of the house," and says, "Give me a place in your house. I will do all your work." The man says, "See how nature has turned the cycle. You left us on the road. Now God has shown you those days too." The woman repeatedly asks him, "Please let me stay in your house." The man says, "Just like yesterday, there was no place for us in your house. In the same way, I also cannot keep you in my house." The woman reaches there with his children and asks, "Who is she?" The man tells her she was the owner of our old house, but her husband made her condition. Like this, God's justice may be delayed, but it is never denied. If you like our video, please send me super thanks.